Yet another QAnon influencer has turned out to actually be that which they have fought against for so long. Here we're talking about Phil Godlewski, who accidentally ended up outing himself as an alleged child predator when he chose to launch a lawsuit against a newspaper. As we so often say, people throw around threats of lawsuits against what they claim is defamation very commonly. But when you do that, you open yourself up to discovery. You open yourself up to things being rooted around the past. And in this case, Phil Godlewski's past has come back to bite him. So back in 2010, Godlewski was charged as a result of his relationship with a 15-year-old girl identified in records as only BD. He apparently began a sexual relationship with her back in 2008 when he was a 25-year-old high school basketball coach near Scranton, Pennsylvania. She had been working with the authorities, then stopped once he threatened suicide. That's amongst the most stereotypical emotional manipulation I've ever seen. He eventually pleaded guilty to charges of corruption of a minor and served 3 months of house arrest. There is a lot of information available if you want to get into all of the ways that he damned himself. This was a guy who not only wanted apparently to sleep with a 15-year-old, but wanted to leave the biggest paper trail possible. And so there's texts that he sent about how he would only be sexually satisfied if they had sex 4 to 5 times a day, or how he, as a real estate agent, would find homes for them to have sex with. Even once he consoled her for her father dying, he said, "I had no idea your papa died. I'm so sorry. I think we had sex in their bed though." So just ew in every way imaginable. And of course, goes on to become a massive grifter in the QAnon world. 600,000 followers on Telegram, 156,000 subscribers on Rumble. He apparently used the money that he made by selling multi-level marketing schemes to the people who followed him for his QAnon content to buy a $1.7 million house. No word on he's tried to commit pedophilia in that home too, I don't know. But anyway, this is not the only time, Miranda, where we've seen one of these people who, when they're making these accusations and these attacks, what they're really doing is talking about their own struggles, their own crimes.
Absolutely. So there's all this spouting of culture war issues about grooming, the LGBTQ community, the trans people are dangerous, that the teachers are grooming your children, the doctors are grooming your children, and they're spouting all of these fear-mongering topics when the reality is the danger is in their own backyard. It is their own group of people that are the groomers, that are the pedophiles. They're the ones doing it. And I know I've heard Cenk say this before. They're thinking everyone else is doing it because they're thinking about it all the time. And this is just further proof that that is true. They're constantly thinking about it. They're constantly accusing others of it because it's on their minds.
Yeah, if you think it's reasonable to assume that everyone is a pedophile, that says a lot, and it's not good. For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.